Alright, so what's up ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Daily here from Daily TNG, and today I got third place in my locals playing Goat Control. So this is a version, this isn't the old school Goat Control from Goat format, this is instead a new version of Goat Control that I created just to have fun with. I had the deck pretty much completely done, minus a few cards, and I decided I would try running it at my locals. And I did it before with going 2 and 2, but the deck wasn't as optimized as what I thought it should be. I didn't test it very much going into it. Beforehand, I just kind of built it because I thought it would be fun to mess with. And then I played it again today because I forgot my Paleozoic extra deck. So I was like, I'll just play a fun deck today. And then I ended up beating 3rd out of 15 people, which, although not a fantastic record, is still pretty good. I mean, it's good enough. I went 3 and 1, and I beat some decent decks. No one really played meta today. There was 2 Metal Foe Zoos, and I placed higher than one of them. One of them got 4th. The other one got 2nd, and then BAPK got 1st, beating both of them. And then I played the BAPK. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, let's get into it. So, first off, I played Triple State Ghost. This is your main token generation card. It creates tokens, and it also acts as a tuner in the deck, so it allows you to have synchro plays with your tokens, meaning you have access to some kind of shitty synchros, but being able to make formula consistently for additional draws is actually really powerful. Along with that, it's just token generation in this deck is what is the point of this deck usually. Triple card, this is your draw power. You basically use card as like a way to go turn 1. You kind of just want to set goat or something, and then you just card off and then pass turn. That's just really reactive, so having cards like card is fantastic. Triple Cyber Valley. This is another draw card and a stall card. So the idea is you just summon Cyber Valley, use its effect to banish itself and a token to draw 2. Then, so that's the main monster lineup. You essentially use your monsters you play are token generation with Scape Ghost, and then draw power. Finally, I play Kaijus, because Kaijus are fantastic. They beat a lot of the meta, and they allow you to have monsters to swap for. So if your opponent has shitty monsters, you just tribute over and swap, and it's just, they're really good in the deck just to play. Slumber's also a fantastic card in general. It gives you beaters in the deck, essentially, was one of the nice parts. Then finally, the last monster, perform out Hip Hippo, because you play Super Hippo Carnival, because it's the best token generation card. Because Super Hippo Carnival is technically the best token generation spell. It's better than Goat, so yeah. I ended up only playing 2 Scapegoats, which is just my personal decision. So that's all the monsters. I believe it is... it's 15 total, but again, a lot of them are just drop hard monsters, essentially. Then we play 3 creature swap. So creature swap is how you help control the game state. So you just swap your opponent your crappy tokens and attack position and attack over them. So like you kaiju someone, and then you will have scapegoats usually activate already. Switch a token to attack position. Creature swap your opponent. Give them the attack position token. You get damage. It works basically because your monsters aren't really value anyways. So it kind of negs. It's like a neg, but since your monsters are summoned for free, you basically just did it to do it for. You just did to do it anyways. Triple enemy controller. This is not only disruption. It also works as allowing you to push for games. Because if your opponent has multiple monsters on board, you just activate it and you win pretty much. Then I play Triple Super Hippo Carnival. This is your best token generation card. It's better than Scapegoat 99% of the time, because it essentially just it gives you a Hip Hippo and 4 tokens, so it's like 5 monsters on board at one time. And Hip Hippo is essentially a token in the deck. W Unite We Stand. This allows your tokens to be beaters. There was one game where I played versus a guy, and I was able to put a token on board, and he had Quaking set. And you can't flip tokens face down. So I had a token that was 4800 attack that he couldn't flip face down with his Quaking, and he just kind of got blown out because of that. Because he couldn't get over the United We Stand, which is really funny. Then I played 2 Scapegoats. You can play 3. I just felt 2 was fine, and I only have 2 Duelist League ones, so we only played the 2. Finally, Double Black Garden. I play Black Garden as an additional token generation card that also kind of stuns your opponent because it weakens all their monsters. Along with that, you can summon them off kaijus and stuff, so it's pretty fun. Then we play 2 Chalices. This is one of your disruption cards that also lets you boost up your monsters and stuff, so it's decent. This is trapless, so it's one of the cards that you can play as kind of a trap. 2 Pots of Duality, consistency, draw power. You don't really special summon too much on your turn. 2 Slumber, that's all you can play. 1 Upstart, 1 Woundmere Shield as the last card they play. You really only need 1 Woundmere Shield. I really felt bad drawing more than 1 ever, so I cut it to 1. And you just recycle it after that with its effect, so it's good. And then finally an Upstart, because 39 cards. And then the last cards I play in the deck are 2 Royal Decrees. Fuck Imperial Order, that's like the main reason it's in here. Because some back row can just destroy you, like Mirror Force suck to play into. Along with that, just Decree is really good. Like, it's so good against Imperial Order. Imperial Order is like one of the hardest cards for this deck to play through because it plays like, I think 22 spells overall, or 23 spells. So yeah, getting Imperial Order really hurts. So we're going to the extra deck. This isn't super important, but there are some cards in here you do make fairly often. So first, I have my high levels. I have one Leo. I don't have a starter. I play it. I have one Leo to go into off of Lightning Strike. One Giganta Castle to go into off level 8s. I should have Vermilion Dragon Mech, but I just don't own one, so I didn't play it. One Armory Arm to make it level 4s. One Underworld Fighter Malmon to make it for level 4s. One Formula. You should probably play 2 because you will make it more than once usually. It didn't ever come up, but having the 1 is just nice enough. One Mistbird Colossalus because it's a level 3. Charge Warrior because you can make it with Hip Hippo sometimes. The second Malmon, you only really need 1, but it's nice to have sometimes. You can slumber it away for a fact, so it's decent. One Strap Dragon with Hip Hippo Synchros. Because you think you're 3, 4. No, you don't make 7. So this is just for, no, this isn't for the 7s. This is for making with a Taiju plus a Ghost Token. One Coral Dragon for a Hippo. One Hermedes, it's like the best level 5. Should probably play a Catastor. I just didn't find one, and I just didn't really care that much about it. I didn't go into it enough for it to matter. One Tatsunoku. This is to make Star Eater or Leo from your hand, but I didn't have a Star Eater, so it never came up, like with the Taijus. One Old Entity Haster, because it's one of the other level 4s that are playable, Synchros. One TG Hyper Librarian. And then I played one Dullahan. I didn't have a Ghost Trick Princess Sprite, and I haven't pulled one yet, so I just didn't really care to play it. So I just played the one Dullahan, but it never came up again, so it didn't really matter. But if you're optimizing the list, you definitely should play it. So then we'll go into my side deck here. This isn't optimized either for sure. This is just kind of what I had. I threw together really quickly. So one Match C because Match C is good against a lot of matchups. Two Retaliating C because it's good against a lot of matchups. Triple DD Crow because it's really good versus Paleo and it's really good versus Noids, and I figured some people would still be playing them, but no one actually did today. And that's all the side deck monsters I play. I play one Dimensional Fisher because you don't care about your monsters being banished, and it can hurt some decks. Two MSTs because versus like Pendulum decks or decks where they like play like anti-spell, you need to have this out. I definitely would have preferred to play different cards. Probably like I considered Typhoons, which I have them, but it just didn't. It never really mattered. I got anti-spell in one match, but it's just an annoyance. Two My Body as a Shields because everyone puts Rejected Dark Hole or Slumbering against you because they just wreck the deck, like because you just destroy all your tokens at once. Double Messenger apiece. I figured some decks wouldn't have a way to get over this. I played versus Subterrors and they had no way to out this, but I never drew it, so it's unfortunate. And then finally, I played one Decree and one Soul Drain as a way to like deal with any like graveyard reliant decks. So that if I played Mermills, Drain was like my main way to fight them. And I played the one Decree as I played it as like just like a third one for the main deck in case I ever drew it. And finally, we have our tokens. So this deck is really fun. It's really cheap. I'd recommend you give it a try if you want something kind of fun to mess around with. It does actually hold up okay against the meta from what I tested with, and I got third, so that was pretty good. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to subscribe and check out my channel for more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.